My name is Abby Newkirk, and I'm so excited to be recording these video questions for my Life Leader application. So the first question, why is small groups important in light of the gospel? So the first thing that popped into my head when I read that question was accountability. When the pastor says, go turn to your neighbor, that is really not enough time to develop those deep connections that are essential to a thriving church family and also essential to accountability. When you're in a small group, you can have a few people be your accountability partners or even the whole small group. But having people to hold you accountable is essential in light of the gospel because becoming a born-again Christian means that everything about you changes. Your desires change, your behavior patterns change, running from death to life, fleeing sin. And one way to flee sin is through having an accountability partner, someone to say, hey, I saw that you've kind of fallen back into this. Can I pray for you and help you with that? So that is something really important that life groups can provide and facilitate. And the second thing is life groups are just so important to receive prayer and encouragement. God wants us to be caring for one another, pouring into one another, loving one another. And one key way that we can do that is through community, through life groups. So why do I want to be a life leader? Well, mission and doing God's work is just my absolute passion. So I believe that God gives everyone specific traits for specific reasons and certain kind of inklings or pullings in their heart. And one of those main things that God has put in me is that I am an extremely empathetic person and I care a lot about those that are hurting. And I don't believe that that's a coincidence or an accident. And I hope if I get this position, I know that God will use that trait in me to be a blessing to others, because it makes me be able to listen to people and really see them and see their struggle, but then also be able to point them towards the solution, which is the cross, which is Christ. So that is something that I am really passionate about. And I just really want to be a small reflection of the love that God has for us to other people. My greatest desire for this, but also just in my whole life, is that people can say wow, she shows love, but she points us towards perfect love. And that is really why I want to be a life leader, is because I want to be a small and minuscule picture of the love that Christ has for us. Thank you.